you know that Tonio had another channel?
No.
He got a channel where he just be like talking about shit. I'm gonna share my screen. Like I saw a young Don was reacting to him. I'm like, that's fucking Tonio. What the fuck is he doing on the screen?
So you think he trying to veer off from 2K centered content?
Yes. He's smart. Cause this shit in the back burner, I've never even seen his channel. Crazy. I was about to react to one of them now. Cause I low key want to see what the fuck this quarter zip trend is pissing me off. I want to know what the fuck going on. Like what is that?
My mom brought up a good example. My mom recently started talking about that. She was like, Charles, you been seeing this thing going around with quarter zips? I was like, yeah. And my mom was like, you been wearing quarter zip stuff. I was like, yeah, back when I was back when I was like in middle school. I don't wear that shit no more. Cause I was like a quarter zip fiend, bro. It was like, you know, the nautical quarter zips. It's like they got some good, like, I don't know what the fabrics were called, but they had like this nice fleece quarter zip that I had like 2-3 pairs on. Cause them shit just look cool. I used to fuck quarter zips, bro. I just don't fuck with them no more.
I mean, you can't fuck with them now. They're just gonna say something every time you put it on now.
Yeah, and don't help. I drink matcha too, so they gonna stereotype.
I know, yo. I seen you on your Instagram story drinking matcha and shit.
Yeah, man. They gonna start stereotyping me. I ain't got time.
Put lean in it too. It'll mix that shit in.
Aren't you want to?
They said
don't
about
stuff like that.
They said don't tell me my sauce. Don't tell them. Don't tell them my specialty.
Hey, cuz you on Twitch? I thought you can't be talking about stuff like that, bro.
I'm not saying. Hey, what is you talking about?
God, I thought that was outside the guidelines. Like
I don't know what the guidelines is. Like I said, he gonna have to see me.
Yeah, you can't talk about drugs like that on Twitch, bro.
I got like 0 viewers, so it's cool.
I guess, bro.
0? Yeah, it feel like that. I'm trying to like get consistent with my shit when I'm not and 100% tired. Threads, no, hell no. I did that by accident that I was doing. Threads do not.
You gotta post on Threads.
Really do nothing for real.
I'm just saying, like, at least try to use every social media platform there is. You feel me?
Yeah, IG, Twitter,
Snapchat.
He said Snap. I actually do post on Snap. Snap actually does really good. I didn't expect Snap to do that good. Border zips and respectability politics. What the fuck?
Finally waking up. Young black men are finally waking up. They ditching the ghetto, trashy streetwear and are finally assimilating with society.
So he glorifying this.
I ain't gonna cap. These brothers clean. They clean as hell. They fresh. Got the matcha in their hand, alright?
We don't do Nike Tech. We don't do coffee.
What did I tell you about the stereotypes, bro? See, they just don't. It doesn't make your case any better, bro. It literally doesn't.
See, like I never even really seen these TikTok. Like this is, I guess this is the original dude who started this trend. I never seen this, but I seen like everybody talking about it randomly. I'm like, what's going on? But yeah, it's not that
He was
deep,
talking
bro.
about putting on a Nike Tech to come out.
Think he hired?
What are you doing? You upgraded in life. You wear glasses now. You wear quarter zips. Now you don't do Nike Tech. You don't do those. Talk to him.
Yo,
talk to us.
Yesterday I was in the hood.
You think you have a higher caliber because you throw a Nike?
I'm in Blink Street, gang.
Throw a quarter zip on.
Tech down.
That's a prime example, bro. You can't give niggas shit.
Zips up. So I like and dislike.
You really can't get
I love
nobody.
seeing
See how they
black
gonna
men
act.
getting out of their comfort zone and trying new outfit
bro.
styles. As you go through this trend, you just see how, you know, as black men, we be killing the fashion game. Anything we put on, we gonna look spiffy in it. Now, what I dislike, and hear me out, okay? Hear me out. It's low-key anti-black. Just even.
You know what's funny?
What?
This is really already on this because you know, like the Tyler the Creator tour, like how like them be dressing and shit. All they doing is just like the hood getting their hands on it now. You feel me? That's basically what this shit is, bro. Because it was a thing on TikTok where it was called like what's it called? I forgot. I don't know what the proper name for it is, but it's like Tyler the Creator tour. It's like how like the dress and stuff. That shit funny, bro. It's just like niggas got their hands on it now.
I know how the news will look at some trend and they'll like tell you what the fuck going on, but they don't really know what the fuck going on. But it made it seem like he was trying to get a job or some shit, And then he thought he could just like switch his attire, make himself look more businessy or something, and they would hire him or some shit. And that's when he started wearing the quarter zip.
Don't we all like do that naturally? Like when you go to a job, you want to look sophisticated.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what I did when I got. No, I didn't. No, I wore sweatsuits, like sweats, when I got my job here. But my other job, while I was trying to become a security guard, I did come goddamn what's it called, the suit pants. Became very sophisticated. But go ahead.
See, when I think of a fucking quarter zip, I be thinking only white people wear that shit. But
that's some shit you throw on the holidays. You feel me? You go out with your mama.
Yeah.
You like throw something on nice. She said, "Don't throw that shit on. Get that." She pick up the quarter zip, and that's exactly what the fuck you wearing. Or your homecoming or some shit like that. She don't really like. You feel me? That's not no casual. But I guess they're making it casual now. I guess.
Yeah.
Your rich uncle type
these
shit.
Quarter zips, which is associated with the white culture in a way, it's already put on a higher pedestal than streetwear, which is associated with black people. We see this time and time again, but everything that black people do is always deemed ghetto until, you know, white people do it. So with this trend, they're like denouncing Nike Techs, which by the way costs more than these quarter zips. It's put down as, you know, for ghetto people and less than people, while the quarter zips are higher up, which is an example of how, you know, society already does black people.
Damn, they about to start raising prices for quarter zips now because of a trend. They did. Oh my God, we're done.
They got other companies now putting out like quarter zips, like New Balance and shit. New Balance been putting out quarter zips, but they advertising them more since it's a trend.
Why go on Grill and look for Supreme quarter zip? That shit said popular. Why is that a popular search? No. Why is that a popular search?
You just made me think.
Why the f is that a popular search?
When I was looking at this one Supreme quarter zip, bro, like 3-4 months ago, I probably can't even buy that shit no more. Like I'm glad you run that up. I can't even buy that shit no more because this shit a trend.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
I just wanted to see what they look like, but damn.
Why you do that?
Anything that is associated with
I don't
black
even know.
culture
It was
is
random.
negative, and get rid of it. Don't do it. It's the same reason why in the corporate world you can't have dreads or you can't wear your hair in certain ways. It have to be low cut, and it's like, why is that? Whose standard is that by? We know whose standard it is. And I love using this picture right here as an example of what America wants. With the Native Americans, you see on the left how they were originally. Through assimilation, this is how they want you to be. Anything that is a part of your culture, abandon it and just consume ours, you know? And then also, it's like you can dress up in both ways, but for different occasions. If I'm going to the store to get groceries, my nigga, I'm not putting on no fucking suit. I'm going to wear a hoodie. I'm going to wear some sweatpants, some slides. I'm going to be comfortable. Now, if I'm going to a wedding or like a business meeting, of course, I'm going to wear a suit. I'm going to be more professional. This just reminds me of a trend that was going around on TikTok. It's always anti-black trends going around. Oh, I'm not Hellcat black. I'm this type of black. And it's like,
actually, you don't even know how black people would dress like that in, like, nigga, if you watched like old shit, like they would own a lot of fucking businesses in the past, like whatever. I don't even know. I can't even tell you how long ago that was.
I've been seeing dudes.
That was a normal thing. I seen Sinners. I didn't even see Sinners, but I know that shit is literally what that shit like really shows. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, bro, I've been seeing dudes wear quarter zips, but it was always a certain type of black person. If you get what I'm saying. Like, it's that one black person that's like low-key got a nice car, but it's not high-end. You see him, he wearing flooded pants or some type of flooded designer pant. He don't wear socks. You get what I'm saying? You just try to, imagine that. He's usually dark-skinned or light-skinned. It's never brown-skinned. Goddamn. He either got a fro or some waves. I don't know, bro. It's been a thing. It's just getting glorified now.
That's why they give us 2 fucking hairstyles on every video game.
You said waves, cornrows.
It's just a fucking big fat ass fro. That's it.
I'm just saying.
Got no more options.
You don't get no dreads. You don't get shit. And maybe a high top fade.
What does that mean? And like, if you are that type of person who wears suits on regular day basis, then fine. Because I know people like that, and that's them. Also, you have people like me who would prefer more streetwear type of clothes. It doesn't change the person that I am. I still operate the same way. I'm very respectable. I'm very well mannered. I'm going to still get the job done. But to hold this person to a higher standard because he dresses more, professional than me is crazy. Because guess what? I'm still gonna get the work done probably even better than him. So these are the 2 dudes from the other video. But as y'all y'all can see, I know this is just a joke, but they're like looking down on the dude with the Nike Tech. They are dressed business casual, and they feel better. Similar to how a lot of white people look down on black culture and think that black culture is bad. Do y'all kind of get where I'm going, all right?
Negro, please. Didn't
Oh my God, I was just gonna bring that shit up.
Huh?
Yeah.
I forgot, dude in white. Terry Crews was wearing the, what's it called? The quarter zip and white chicks. I was just gonna bring that up.
Was he?
Yes, bro.
I did not know that. Yeah, he's big as hell though. Like,
yeah, no, but that's the stereotype. That's been a thing for years. I'm trying to tell you. It's been
I feel like
years.
I think when you big as hell, like you gotta start wearing shit like that. Like that fits you. Like, I don't know.
Hell yeah. And when you I feel like buff niggas be wearing a lot of like quarter zips and shit.
Like if you have
niggas
like Terry Crews wearing Hellstar, don't even look right. It's like,
nah.
Like what's going on?
Hell no.
It's like, so I feel like you get. That's what I'm saying. It's like you get to a certain size, you gotta start throwing some shit on like a quarter zip, bro. Hell no.
You reach that certain status. That's why I feel like it depends what type of person you are. It depends what type of person you are. You feel me? But now since it's a trend, it don't matter what the you are. You can be anything and still wear a quarter zip, which is good.
Yeah. What did you? Wait a minute. I'm white.
At first, I thought I was tripping, but a lot of people do feel the same way as me. But maybe we just, I don't know.
The quarter zip Nike Tech meme is literally just textbook classism, and I was gonna let y'all have y'all fun with this shit until I heard somebody say that the CIA is upset with the black community for wearing quarter zips. You think the CIA, the people who have resorted to putting drugs into our communities, undermining our leaders, and getting fathers out of the household, really give a fuck that you're conforming to white standards of professionalism? No.
Thank you. Summed it up.
I don't want this video to be misconstrued. If you like quarter zips and you like dressing up a certain way, dress that way.
Yeah.
But you can have it both ways, man. You can dress up professional and you can dress up in streetwear. Like, it doesn't have to be like I'm a quarter zip type of guy. Like, this is strictly what I wear. I'm a Nike Tech type of guy. Like, it's fucking stupid. And the people I've seen have issues with it can't exactly voice why they have an issue with it. So they come out looking like the fucking screaming lion versus the monkey. It's over. I've already made myself the Chad quarter zip wearer type shit. The reason why you were angry is because it's classism. It's somebody being classist towards you, but doing it under the guise of a joke.
Yeah. The quarter zip trend is a recession indicator, and a stone cold post-2000s great recession indicator at that. The idea that history doesn't repeat itself, but it most definitely rhymes, has never been more evident as it is today. If we look back at the 2008 recession, it's crazy how much of the signs of it coming are reflected in what we are seeing now almost 20 years later. We can start with the quarter zips, which is not a bad trend by any means, but it reminds me of when everybody was going to parties and clubs wearing business casual in the early 2000s. A lot of people argue that that trend started based on the club discrimination that we often still see today. Like if a club doesn't want black people, they usually can't just say that. But they can ban what they think black people like to wear, thus the business casual in the club. And that marked the time period of the Great Recession, like what a lot of people like to call recession pop did. Recession pop was the music that was coming out around that time. Think LMFAO, Flo Rida, early Kesha, early Lady Gaga, Nicki Minaj's whole first album, and even early Soulja Boy. But the idea that the demand for escapist, high-energy party songs with a fun or outright positive vibe would go up at a time when your average American would value an escape from a day-to-day life being heavily influenced by the economic downturn that caused the foreclosure, divorce, and unemployment rates to spike at that time. That's where they get the idea or the concept of recession pop from. And I'd argue based on a few factors that a lot of Americans, though for different reasons, feel like that today. And if you still don't believe we're seeing the signs of what's to come in these recession indicators, you're sitting here like, what does any of this prove? Know that Subway brought back the $5 footlong. Not without inflation, but they brought it back. Mind you, I was a 7th grader when they came out with that the first time, back in 2008. My mom worked and would get home after me. Needless to say, there was more than a few $5 footlong nights during the week, and it made sense. Subway still wanted revenue while Americans had less money to spend. Americans had less money to spend due to the recession. What was the point of this video again?
So although this quarter zip trend, this dude right here is very handsome, by the way.
Look at this thing, Antonio.
It's a very handsome individual. It's funny, and also I love to see
young
black men dressing
he did post
on. I'm not gonna lie, it's anti-black, but hear me out first. Throughout history, anything that black people have done, it's always connected to negativity or it's bad. And this does apply to the way we dress, streetwear, Jordans, etc. My thing is with this trend, it's like you're putting on, a quarter zip, which is probably more corporate. And then you denounce, a Nike Tech, which is associated with black people. And it's so stupid because you can literally just wear both for different occasions. And what makes the quarter zip so much better? It's similar to how people love to praise the mob and the mafia when they used to commit some of the most heinous crimes. But hey, they used to dress nice. They wore suits. They was still doing crimes. And I see people making statements like the CIA mad about this. No, this is what the CIA would want.
I just saw a white man comment, the quarter zip movement is doing more for the black community than the Black Lives Matter movement ever could. And I would just like to take this time to remind y'all that respectability politics.
Y'all niggas is taking this shit too deep. Y'all niggas is tweaking. Oh, hell no. It's a fucking quarter zip. It's one piece.
Bro, it's something to talk about. You know how this shit go, bro. Black people would drag shit for the longest, bro. Like, this shit really don't matter at the end of the day. It's just clothes. Like,
That's
shit
what
don't
I'm
matter.
saying.
But they gonna drag it just because of the fact of irrelevancy. And the small, like, memes and shit, like, it built something. So it's something there to talk about. That's basically what they're doing. I don't know, bro. It's a trend.
Yeah.
Never saved the black community. Let's just remind y'all that they were still lynching black people with a full suit and tie on. It does not matter if you have on Nike Techs or a quarter zip. If they view you as a ghetto black man, that's how they're going to view you. Either way. It does not matter if you're wearing Lululemon or a full business casual suit. If they view you as a ghetto...
This is how you know it was getting dragged. Why is my mom talking about it? Why is she bringing this up to my attention where I don't give a fuck though? That's all I want to say, bro. Like, that's how you know this shit's getting dragged. Because my
she
mom
know you in the
talking about it.
clothes. I don't know.
That also, but it's just more or less like she did bring up the fact it was like, oh, this little quarter zip epidemic is getting kind of crazy. Like, all right, bro. I guess.
Black person, if they have that stereotype of black people in their minds, that's what they're going to view you as either way. And trying to be deemed as more respectable or more likable or more polished will not change their view of you or other black people.
Man, fuck them people.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need to worry about nobody.
People this. Now, if you want to dress up in a suit, then do that. But if you're doing these things, cutting your hair to appeal to them, to make them feel more safer, what's wrong with you, gang? Nothing that you do is gonna make you. You feel me?
The long what?
Be you. If you are a person that dresses up that way, then that's perfectly fine. But don't change who you are to get the
remember Messiah.
Are you on the phone?
No, I'm talking to him about what's it called? Goddamn plugins for this nigga shit.
Is to y'all get what I'm saying, bro.
Like, I'm all for black people trying out different styles and aesthetics, but to act like those other styles are ghetto or low class and a quarter zip is just so high class and it just makes you so much better, it's just crazy to me.
Those are my thoughts on this whole situation, man. I want to start a discourse in the comments. Of course, black people aren't a monolith. Some black people feel the way I feel. Others feel differently, and that's perfectly fine. We can all come together, have an understanding of different, everybody's.
The real thing is, like, what the we're, like, doing with whatever, like, the pricing of every thing, because you don't even know what the anybody might have on. The shit might just be some regular shit, and that shit costs like a band. You don't know what the the got on for real. It really comes to that, and it's like, if the shit is expensive, do we call that shit classy? Like, what do we like? What the is going on? This shit is dumb. And it literally, like you said, like, the hoodies and sweatpants will be more than some than a quarter zip. Quarter zip be cheap as hell in comparison. So
but
it's
at
like,
the same time, it's like you could wear both in the same sentence he was bringing up. You could wear a quarter zip going to the goddamn grocery store if you wanted to. You could wear a Nike tip going to the store if you wanted to. I feel like all that shit really just doesn't matter. It depends on the person. Like, if you want to wear a quarter zip, you think quarter zips are cooler than a goddamn Nike tip, wear it. If you think a Nike tip is better than a quarter zip, wear it. It depends on the person and what you like at the end of the day. It doesn't have to do with nothing with black, wherever the nigga was saying. It don't got nothing to do with, like, black stereotypes and shit like that. And white stereotypes, bro. It don't matter. None of that shit matters, bro. At the end of the day, it goes off of what you're comfortable wearing. Because I see both when I go to the grocery store. I see a nigga wearing a Nike tech. I see a nigga wearing a quarter zip. I work at Sam's Club. I see this shit every fucking day.
Actually, I think
one doesn't make you better or the other.
I'm pretty sure.
Exactly. Everybody probably got a quarter zip, bro. You probably got different settings you were wearing in, yeah. But another person might have it in settings that you wouldn't really wear it in. But that's why I said it depends on the person.
It's funny because I brought it up to my dad and I realized, like, he was wearing one while I was telling. Nah, he was wearing what I told him about the trend, because I didn't even think about it. Like, and I started looking. I was like, wait a minute, you have one on right now? He was like, yeah, we didn't even have a name for this shit for real. And that's really true, because like, when the did we really start calling this shit that? I don't know. Like, obviously, like it's a fleece or like a sweater, right?
Yeah, fleece. Yeah, fleece. When I was a kid, I used to call them turtlenecks here and there. I don't know, bro. I guess quarter zip is like the proper enunciation for it. Personally, I feel like all this shit is pointless, and they always got something new to talk about every other fucking week. This shit ain't gonna, like, you feel me? This shit ain't gonna last. I ain't finna be talking about this for the rest of the year.
It's the rage bait shit, bro. When they
God is rage bait.
When they make TikToks and then they put some fucking like caption, like that's what they're doing on Twitter with like stream clips and shit. They'll make you like think of some
engagement bait.
Yes, bro. Like they'll start some shit up and then get a whole bunch of people fucking talking, and then you got more niggas making TikToks and posts spreading more misinformation. And now everybody thinks it's real. All you need is more and more people, and everyone will believe it's true. More and more people supporting one thing is all you need to just start a fucking scandal.
Man.
That's the sad part.
Now they got the market for quarter zips going up.
Exactly. Just like that.